Hello. Let me turn on a lamp real quick. Ooh. What is up, you guys? I feel like I haven't saw you in like such a long time. That's because I haven't saw y'all in such a long time.
And my bitch with the shits like she Bonnie. Glock 40, gotta tuck it by my Tommies. Chain swinging, if you reach it's a homie. It's gonna be a homicide, I don't work a 9 to 5.
I feel like I haven't filmed and posted in a good month or two. As you can see, the mental and physical change is real. But so today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of my worst date ever. And all these people that are like involved in the story, either I don't talk to them or we're not as close as we used to be. So no beef. And if you have a problem, discuss it with yourself. So, and the only reason why I'm like explaining the story time is because for one, it's super funny, and for two, I feel like all girls go through their worst date. Like, I was watching some worst date story times, and like one of them like sounded just like mine. I was like, okay, I have to explain mine because mine's really weird, like dead ass, like on the moms. It's weird. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video and I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I'm going to be explaining this video. I haven't done makeup ever since homecoming, which was like a whole month ago. So for my face, I take my Jergens face cream. It's like my favorite thing ever. I need to fix my mirror. Okay. Alright, y'all, so where do I start? So my friend's name was Olivia. And me and Olivia have been friends, I want to say like 3rd grade. Like, we've known each other forever. So Olivia, at the time I was in 8th grade. Yeah, I was in 8th grade. And Olivia was dating this boy, and we're going to call him Monkey. Olivia was dating this boy, and his name was Monkey. And he was like super chill. He was in our grade. So Olivia's boyfriend, Olivia and me were all in 8th grade. So we all knew each other, whatever. So they had been dating for like a grip or whatever. And one night I had stayed at her house. They was on FaceTime or whatever. And her boyfriend, Monkey, was like saying that I should get with his cousin. Main character of this whole story. So his cousin's name is going to be Donkey, by the way. So Donkey was in 8th grade, but he had got held back. Like, he was like the same age as us, but he just had got held back, whatever. So, so Monkey, Olivia's boyfriend, was like, you should totally get with Donkey. He's single. He needs a girlfriend. So me, trying to get off my ex, I was like, okay, I'll mess with him. You know, thinking that he's like chill as Olivia's boyfriend. So, mind you, I did not know this nigga at all. So, I don't even understand like who got in whose phone. I honestly don't know who went in whose phone first. I'm pretty sure it was him that came in my phone first. Or, I don't know who it was, but I know it wasn't, I know for sure it wasn't me. I don't know. But so we ended up FaceTiming. So like I said, they're cousins. Both of the boys are cousins. So he ends up FaceTiming me or whatever. And I was like super like scared to FaceTime him because for one, I did not know him. I didn't know nothing about him. It was just weird. So I was like, I do not know this nigga, Olivia. She was like, it's okay. So we FaceTimed or whatever. We were just talking. And then at this point, like I said, I was at Olivia's house. And like we were like laying on her bed. And like our phones was like next to each other, and like they can like hear. So like basically all 4 of us was on FaceTime together. You know, all 4 of us was on FaceTime together type shit. And where's my sponge? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm using the Zuri Flawless Cover Foundation. Get at it, please. It's like my favorite foundation. But I don't wear makeup like that. So anyway, so we was like all 4 on FaceTime or whatever. And like we was all talking, and so this is when he starts getting weird. So Olivia was like laying down, we were all laying down, and mind you, I do not know this nigga. Like, this is like the first hour we've even known each other. And Olivia and her boyfriend Monkey have been dating for like maybe like 2 weeks, so they were like used to each other, you know. So Olivia was complaining that her back was hurting. And me and Olivia were super close, like, you know, like we were like sisters kind of. And so I like got on top of her and was like, I'll give you a massage. And like I said, our phones were like next to each other. So I was giving her a massage or whatever. And then when I got off her back, Donkey was like, my girl's titties are jiggly. And at this point, like, you have to realize I was literally 13, I'm pretty sure. I was 13 or 14. This guy's in 7th grade. I'm in 8th grade. Have only been with one guy that I was still kind of having feelings for. And the only reason why I was trying to get with Donkey is because I was trying to get over my ex. So when he said that, I looked at Olivia. I was like, okay. And so I think we started laughing. Like, we took it like as a joke or whatever. So we was on FaceTime, blah, blah, blah. And then later that night, this is when I should have cut this nigga off.
It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. No.
Like, at this point, the nigga was hecka weird. So later that night, I'm pretty sure we had stayed on FaceTime for like a good 2 hours or whatever. Because at Olivia's house, we used to always go to sleep early. So we had been on FaceTime for like a good 2 hours or whatever. And I remember us saying like goodnight or whatever. That after I said goodnight, we literally started texting or whatever. And so he has sent me 2 paragraphs. Mind you, I had not known this nigga for a week yet. Not even like a whole day. Like, I have not even known him. And the first paragraph he sent me was explaining to me how much he liked me or whatever. Really, really sweet paragraph, actually. You know, I really, really wish I had them because I would actually show them in this video. But I don't have them. I don't know if he deleted them or if I deleted them. But yeah, I don't have them anymore, sadly. But I really wish I would. But so then the second freaking paragraph is where it just gets dummy, like, awkward. Like, I was, like, shook. So he, like, sent me a second paragraph explaining, like, all the freaky things he wanted to do to me. And mind you, I'm in 8th grade. I don't even know this nigga. And he was, like, all I remember was, like, him saying, like, that he loves my, like, that I have big boobs.
Big boobs? What? Child. Anyway, so
or something like that. And I don't know, like, it was so awkward. And I remember because Olivia was like knocked out at this point. I woke her up to read it. And she was like shook. And I was shook. And I think I had texted back and I said, oh, thank you or something like that. I sent something cringy back, not even meaning it. But yeah. So fast forward the next day. We're in Lexington, we're talking or whatever. He keeps lining up on all my pictures I'm posting saying hard eyes. We're just talking all that day. So, mind you, so that was on a Sunday. I'm pretty sure we started talking on a Saturday, yeah. So that was Sunday, so school. Mind you, we went to the same school. I'm a very awkward person if I'm not used to you. So, I did not talk to him at all during school. I think I did. And I hugged him because, like, my friends were like, Armani, hug him. You know how they'd be hyping you up or whatever. And I think we hugged. And it was just really, really awkward. Like, I would not walk with him in the hallways. I would not walk with him in the morning. None of that. To the bus, none of it. Like, I was trying my best to avoid him and ignore the situation. So, that next weekend, I went back over to Olivia's house. And we decided to go to the movies. So, if you guys don't know, Winchester is, like, the most boringest freaking county ever. And, we only have, like, one hangout spot, which is, like, the movies. So, at this point, that's, like, when the first It had came out. And, mind you, me and Olivia had already went and saw the first It. But we just wanted to go to the movies with our little boo thing. So, we went and saw a movie that we've already seen. And so, mind you, I wasn't even trying to go in the first place. Like, I feel like I was, but, like, I wasn't. Like, I was just, like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't really into this nigga like this. So, we go in the movie theater. Olivia's boyfriend. So, this is how we were sitting. So, we're, like, the only people. Wait, were we the only people in there? I think there's, like, there's, like, 2 more couples in there. From the second row from the front. And it's Olivia's boyfriend Monkey, Olivia, Donkey, and then me. First of all, the seating arrangement was totally off. I should have been sit by Olivia from the beginning, but it's okay. It's okay. So, I have already saw this movie. I'm literally watching the movie, and I look over and I see Olivia and freaking Monkey making out.
What the fuck? What?
And I'm just like, okay, this is weird. Like, I'm only coming to the movies for one because my best friend's here, and for two, I'm just trying to get over my ex with this new nigga. So we literally are sitting there watching the movie while I'm watching my best friend make out with her boyfriend. I'm watching a movie that I've already saw, and we're just sitting there for like a good 15 or like 30 minutes or whatever. So he wait, what did he do? Okay, so like there's like an armrest thing, and he like lifts it up, and he like starts rubbing my leg. I'm pretty sure I had on leggings. Yeah, I had on leggings, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, I'm like hating telling this story. But he starts rubbing my leg or whatever. And he starts rubbing my leg, and I'm just like, okay, this kind of feels good, I'm not gonna lie. And so he starts rubbing it, and like he's going in all different kind of like directions with it. Like this nigga's in 7th grade. Like I did not do anything like this when I was in 7th grade. And then he like lays me down on his on his legs, and mind you, I do not know this nigga like this. Like, I don't. And so he lays me down on his legs or whatever. He starts like feeling like all up on me, like all up on me. Like he was really like into me. You know?
I'ma head out.
You know, and like if I could have took a picture, I would have been like, my face. It was not, bruh. I was really uncomfortable. So then I was still laying down, and he like, so obviously he was like kind of obsessed with my boobs. I was like,
Big boobs.
like he would just mention my boobs all the time to me. Like, I'm so sorry I have big boobs. I'm so sorry. But yeah, he was like feeling all up on my boobs and stuff. And so then he goes from here to my neck, and this is where it gets awkward. I run out of the freaking movie theater. So he starts like choking me. And I have never experienced that before. So mind you, I've never experienced that before. I'm not really into that kind of thing that most girls are into, and I do not know this nigga. So I'm just like, okay, what are you doing? I'm just like uncomfortable. So he goes on and keeps doing it for like 2 minutes or whatever. And so I raise up from like laying down, like raising up, and I'm like, Olivia, come to the bathroom with me. And while she's over here making out with her nigga, so I was like so embarrassed because like, I don't know, I feel like I ruined the date for her, like, but I just could not do it anymore. Like, I do not know this nigga, and I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. So me and Olivia go to the bathroom or whatever, and I'm like, and we go in there, and I tell her what's going on, and I'm pretty sure she starts laughing. I was like I was so uncomfortable, y'all. Like, y'all don't even understand how uncomfortable I was. So she starts laughing, I'm pretty sure, and I'm like, why are you laughing? And I was like trying to go home. Like, I was like, I'm gonna call my mom and tell her to come get me. And she was like, you know, because your mom's gonna ask questions, they're gonna ask questions. I was like, I don't care, I'm just trying to go home. So we end up just sitting there talking, and I'm like, I'm not going back in there until you're sitting by me. From the beginning, she should have been sitting by me, but anyways, so we go back in there, and she's like, she tells Donkey, the one I was supposed to be with, she's like, can you scoot over? And it was just so freaking awkward. And so I sit down, and we don't talk for the rest of the movie. The movie maybe has like 10 more minutes left. From when I already saw this freaking movie, and he's not even talking to me, I'm not talking to him. It was just weird. And yeah, so after the movie, like as soon as the credits start, I ran out of the freaking movie theater. I was like, hell no, I'm never doing this again. I would never put myself in this situation ever again. And yeah, so that's basically what happened. Like now I don't even talk to him. Like he's in my high school. Like he's in my high school with me, and like he has a girlfriend or whatever. I don't even talk to him. Like, no. Well, Olivia and her boyfriend Monkey had broke up. Thank goodness. But they ended up breaking up. It was just crazy because like, oh, and like when I got home that night, I think I had texted him and I was like, I think we should be friends. Yeah, I think I had texted and I was like, I think we should be friends. We're better off as friends. I didn't even want to be friends with him. I didn't, because he was just awkward and I did not want to be put in that situation anymore. So, yeah, that's my worst date experience. I feel like this story time was kind of like confusing, but if you was listening, it's really not confusing. So hopefully you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all of my social medias, and I'll see you guys in my next video.